worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder, she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's the smart aleck that turned her into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the house?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. My house dropped on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer. You recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? The ruby slippers? Little girl, you have done me a service. I shall don the ruby slippers, which will make my power greater than ever. The ruby slippers. They're gone. What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Oh, my.
Give them back to me or I'll...
Too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back those slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle-faddle. You have no power while I'm here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but after a suitable period of mourning, I'll have those slippers and my revenge too. So best try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and you'll go too.
It's all right. Get up. She's gone. It's all right. You can all get up. Oh, pooh. What a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Aunt Em is missing me. She may even be ill. I need to get home. Which is the way back to Kansas? Can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz. Was he good or was he wicked?
Very good. Very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and it's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
Well, it's always best to start from the beginning. And all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Please don't go. My, people come and go so quickly around here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road!
Follow the yellow brick road. 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 Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Which way do I go?
Pardon me, but that's a very nice way.
Who said that? Silly TWoO. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's very pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Although people do go both ways.
You did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Well, I haven't got a brain, so I don't got a mind to make up.
Well, if you don't have a brain, then how can you talk?
Well, there's an awful lot of people out there without any brains that do an awful lot of talking, now don't they?
Well, I suppose you're right. Can't you get down?
Down? Oh, no, you see, I have a pole stuck up my back.
Well, can I help you?
Well, I'm not very bright about doing things, but maybe if you just bent the nail down the back, I'd slip right on.
I'll certainly try. Oh, it's an awful stiff nail!
Oh, there goes some more of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and put it back in again. My, it's good to be free.
All right?
Did I scare you?
No, I just thought you hurt yourself.
Oh, no. But I didn't scare you?
No.
See? I can't even scare a crow.
Howdy, neighbor.
They come from miles around just to eat my field
What happened, Scarecrow?
and laugh in my face. See? Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, well, well, well. What a thunder would you do with common sense?
Said the scarecrow could be pleasing just to reason out the reason for the wishes and the wideness and the rents. If I had an ounce of common sense, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I could ravel every riddle for any in the middle in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts
If I only had a brain, oh, I could tell you why the oceans near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not just be a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a thing of dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the oceans near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason after reason of things I can't explain. Then perhaps I'd deserve you, I'd be even worthier of you if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain.
If the Scarecrow back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Yes,
Where's Kansas?
that's where I live. I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help.
You're going to go see a wizard?
Yes.
Do you think that if I went with you, this wizard could give me some brains?
Well, I don't see why not. And even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's true. Hooray! I'm gonna go get a brain!
Oh, well, maybe better not. You see, I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into some trouble.
A witch? Well, I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Maybe except for a lighted match. But I'd face a whole box full of them just for a chance to get some brains. Look, won't you take me with you? I won't try to manage things because I don't have a brain. Will you take me with you?
Well, of course.
Hooray! I'm gonna get a brain!
Oh, well, you're not starting out very well.
Oh, I'm trying. I'll really try. To us?
To us.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, a wizard of Oz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of
the wonderful things he does.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Scarecrow. Oh, I'm gonna miss that old hay bag.
I second that.
I never cared for him.
What has that?
Too much of a stuffed shirt.
You're hungry? Well, I thought only crows got hungry.
No, all living things need to eat.
Oh, well, I don't need to eat. Does that mean that I'm not alive?
Oh, no, Scarecrow. You're the liveliest friend I ever had.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, just for that, you can have as much hay as you'd like.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Well, it's okay. As long as I keep my legs well stuffed, I can walk to Emerald City no matter what shape I'm in up top.
Well, that's very kind of you. I don't eat hay.
Oh, I guess that's just as fine. I have a little mother field mouse living down here, and I wouldn't want her to be disturbed.
Oh, look, Scarecrow. Apples.
Apples? What's apples?
In the tree.
Oh, you mean all those little red birds hanging upside down by one leg?
Well, they're not birds, silly. They're something you eat. They're delicious.
What do you think you're doing?
We've been walking a very long way, and I was hungry. Did you say something?
She was hungry. Would you like it if someone came along and picked something off of you?
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Yeah!
Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
No, I'm just saying that she doesn't like little green worms.
Worms? Did he say we had worms? That's what it sounded like to me.
I'll show you how to get some apples. Yeah, you got worms and caterpillars and probably a bunch of wood lice too.
How dare you? Let's give it to him, girls.
Look out,
How do you like them apples?
We like them just fine.
I've suddenly twigged. So have I. They've made saps out of olives. I think it's time we bowed out.
Oh, look, Scarecrow. It's a man! A man made out of tin. Did you say something? He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Oil can? Oh, oil can. Here it is. Where would you like to be oiled first?
His mouth! He said his mouth. Oh, on the other side.
Get his knees, too.
Hey, my goodness! I can talk again. Oh, hold my elbows. Oh, hold my arms too, please. Oh.
Are you all right?
Oh, it feels wonderful. I've been holding that axe up for ages.
How did you ever get like this?
Well, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a Munchkin maiden whose mother hated me. So to stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put an evil spell on my axe. So when I went to chop down a tree, I chopped off my leg instead.
It chopped off your leg?
But by good fortune, I knew a wonderful tinsmith. He gave me a new pair of legs, almost as good as the old ones. So back I went to work. And you know what happened?
What?
I swung my axe again, and dang me if I didn't chop off the other leg.
You should have gotten a new axe.
I guess you're right. But I got a new pair of legs instead, and so back I went to work.
You were awful persistent.
This time, I chopped off both my arms.
Oh my!
Wait. I can see how you chopped off one arm, but how did you manage to chop off the other one?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Oh, you see, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have figured that out for myself.
Sometimes I wish that the tinsmith hadn't given me a new pair of arms because the last time I swung it was the worst time of all.
I don't want to hear this.
Oh, what happened?
I split myself right down the middle.
Oh, you poor thing!
So the tinsmith gave me a new head and a new body, but on the way home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day, was it?
I've been here ever since.
It's all right because you're perfect to me.
My neck.
Oh,
Perfect? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
beautiful! What an echo!
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. It's all hollow. And as long as I have no heart, I can never love my Munchkin maiden.
Oh, Tinman, don't you cry again. You'll rest.
I used to carve her name in every tree.
You can say that again. Sitting down, rattling his tears, to a strong man weary eye.
Oh, the smith gave me 10 ribs, but forgot to put a heart inside.
Then he gave his heart just a cry.
When the man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle. Yeah, that's what heart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boys who shoot the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me about the beat, a voice sings low.
Where your heart's running.
I hear a beat,
How sweet.
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, really feel the heart. I could stay young and chipper and along with a zipper if I only had a heart. Oh, I may be presuming I could be kind of human, friends with the sparrows and the boys who shoot the arrows.
Staying together.
And I could read the zipper if I only
Are you all right?
I guess I'm a little rusty yet.
Did you ever consider going back to the tinsmith and asking him to give you a heart?
Oh, the tinsmith went out of business long ago.
Ran out of 10.
Well, why don't you come with us and ask the Wizard of Oz to give you one?
Well, suppose he wouldn't give me one when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
Want to play ball, Scarecrow? Just remember, helping the little lady along could be your last burning ambition!
I'm so sorry.
Stuff a mattress with me? Ha! I'm not afraid of her. I'll see you get to see the wizard no matter if I get a brain or not.
And I'll see you reach the wizard whether I get a heart or not. Beehive, Bob! Let her try and make a beehive out of me.
You are the best friends that anybody ever had. It's funny, but I feel like I've met you somewhere.
Well, you weren't around when I was stuck and all sewn together, were you?
And I was over there standing rusting for the longest time.
Well, I suppose you're right. I guess it doesn't matter. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
To us?
To us!
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wizard of Wizard, ever a Wizard of Oz. If ever a Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz is come because. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
They're reaching out to the wild forest. I would be sing dead in the wild forest. If I grew there, I'd be petrified.
I'm not very smart about things, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Might.
Wild animals that eat hay?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Tigers and bears. Oh my.
Lions, tigers, and bears?
Oh my. Lions, tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions, tigers and bears. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Lions and tigers and bears?
Put 'em! Which one you fight? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you one paw on top behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one leg. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Stick it up on me, eh? Pull an axe on me, eh? Why?
Here, go away now, let us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long you gonna stay fresh in that can? Put 'em up and fight this shivering junkyard. Put up your hands, you lopsided bag of hay.
Hey, now let's get personal, Lion.
Yeah, go teach him a lesson.
Go, Scarecrow.
Well, what about you teaching him?
I hardly know him.
Well, I did you anyway, Pee-wee.
Shame on you.
What'd you go and do that for? I didn't bite him.
You tried to. Going around picking on a straw man is nothing, but picking on small little dogs?
Well, you didn't have to hit me, did you? It's my nose bleeding.
Of course not. My, what a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go around picking on things smaller than you are, well, you're nothing but a big old coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I even scared myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Maybe you should try counting sheep.
I would, but I'm afraid of them.
That's too bad. Do you think the wizard could help him too?
Well, I don't see why not. We're going to the Wizard of Oz to ask him to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
Maybe he could give you some courage.
Gee, that's awful nice of you. My life has been unbearable. Ever since I was a little cub, my father took me on top of a high mountain, and he said, one day, this will all be yours. I was terrified.
Well, why is that?
I'm afraid of heights. But at least you'll be safe if I go with you.
How come?
There's no self-respecting animal will come anywhere near me. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the feeling for you. But I could change my habits nevermore. Be scared of rabbits if I only had the knife. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, afraid I don't design. But I'm gonna show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse if I only had the knife.